GRP, or glass-reinforced plastic, pipes are engineered to resist corrosion and deformation for over 50 years. But that longevity is entirely dependent on flawless installation. To achieve that lifespan, we need to execute precise trench prep, flawless laying, secure jointing, and rigorous hydrostatic testing. And before any ground is broken, complete site evaluation and layout planning must be finalized. You will need excavators, laser alignment tools, compaction plates or rammers, and mandatory personal protective equipment. When moving these materials, cranes must be equipped exclusively with fabric slings. Steel cables or chains cannot be used under any circumstances. Meticulous preparation and the correct equipment separate a permanent infrastructure asset from an immediate catastrophic failure. The trench must be exactly 0.4 times the pipe diameter, wider than the pipe itself. Bedding depends on soil classification, SC1 for coarse stone to SC4 for fine-grained materials. Softer soils require thicker bedding or geotextile fabrics. Compact the bedding to at least 70% density using a hand rammer. Never dig a completely flat trench bottom. The bed must be contoured to perfectly support the bottom third of the pipe structure. A mathematically compacted, contoured bed acts as the primary structural foundation, actively preventing fatal pipe deflection when soil loads are applied later. Before moving any material, inspect every pipe and coupling for microcracks or dents. Catching damage prevents test leaks. When lowering the pipe, space the fabric slings exactly 2 to 2.5 meters apart. This distributes the load evenly across the pipe's length. Never use chains or steel cables. They will gouge the exterior and cause permanent structural damage. Once the pipe rests in the bed, establish a dead-accurate center line and slope using string lines. Preserving the exterior integrity of the pipe and securing perfect alignment neutralizes shear stress, ensuring optimal fluid flow through the system. To connect GRP sections, the standard mechanism is the elastomer-sealed coupling. Start by thoroughly cleaning the pipe ends and coupling grooves to remove dirt and debris. Then, apply a specified non-petroleum lubricant to the pipe ends to allow smooth insertion. This cross-section shows how to properly seat the dry EPDM gasket completely flat inside the groove, with physical protrusions facing outward. Installing a wet or twisted gasket causes failures. A slight twist creates a high-pressure leak once fluid runs. To complete the physical connection, use hydraulic jacks to push the pipe into the coupling. Stop exactly when the pipe reaches the printed witness mark. A meticulously clean and perfectly seated elastomer joint is the sole barrier preventing a catastrophic failure during the pressure tests to come. Next is the backfill phase. Material must be applied evenly on both sides of the pipe in precise 100 to 300 millimeter layers. This cross-section highlights the haunch zone, the lower flanks of the pipe. Aggressively compact this area as it bears side load stress. Continue applying and compacting the backfill layer by layer until covering the pipe crown. The tools you use here depend on your soil. Vibratory plates are required for coarse soils, while hand tools must be used for fine soils to prevent damage. Do not allow heavy equipment to drive over the trench yet. You must establish 0.8 to 1 meter of cover before exposing the area to surface loads. Proper haunch compaction and measured layered backfill transform the loose soil into a rigid structural shield that actively prevents pipe ovalization. Once backfilled, the system needs a stabilization period. Wait 24 to 48 hours before pressure testing. This diagram shows vertical deflection, verified using a caliper. Under load, pipes 300 millimeters or larger cannot exceed 5% deflection. For smaller pipes, the limit is 4%. Next is hydrostatic testing. Fill the pipeline with water, making sure to vent out trapped air. Pressurize the system to exactly 1.5 times its design pressure and hold it there for a full 2 hours without dropping. This chart details the strict engineering parameters for thrust blocks and soil reaction forces that dictate exactly how the system reacts under this intense testing pressure. Surviving these two extreme tests provides empirical proof that the pipeline can withstand decades of real-world environmental and operational stress. If the pressure gauge holds completely steady and pipe deflection remains within safe limits, the installation is a structural success. From here, you can finalize surface compaction and fully restore the area above ground. Always cross-reference your manufacturer's guidelines and ASTM standards for the exact pipe class you're installing. By strictly adhering to these exact preparation, handling, jointing, and testing protocols, you have built a corrosion-resistant, deformation-proof infrastructure asset that will serve without failure for generations.